What's up, summoners from around the globe? My name is Parv, and I'm here to guide you through some beastly plays submitted from people just like you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the best of what your fellow summoners have to offer in this episode of our League of Legends Top 5 Plays. We start things off at our number 5 play with Mayo Kitchen on Lee Sin, and at the start we see the enemy team right on his tails as Arcane shifts and gets a slow in Tristana, so he turns around, using his ultimate to help disengage as he gets stunned by Tark and then dodges the Mystic Shot on Wildcards, jumping out to his teammate. With Destiny up, he willingly separates from his team as TF takes the bait as he ports to cut off Lee Sin's ward jumbo with no wards. Lee Sin uses him to escape with the Sonic Wave into Resonating Strike over the wall as he gets stunned by Tark, and then Kayle immediately ults him as he slows and swags out. Now I'm going to speed it up a bit as a lot of chaotic fighting goes on for a while, but in the end, blue team comes out on top with a huge advantage that they used to win the game shortly after. I normally don't like to fast forward this much of a play, but it's a bunch of fighting all over the place and nothing really happens until blue team Zed joins in on the fight. So enjoy the turnaround as blue team sweeps away this fight and the game. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have Uchibi Gucci on Diana with a great turnaround play under the tower. Looking strong, and after picking up the double kill, the enemy team continues on the rampage and tries to kill Nami, but she flashes out to the tower. The enemy team dives him as Fizz connects his ult with Diana, but she Zhonya's the damage, and then she turns the fight around with a great Q into her ult on Sona, and then again for the kill. She then walks up and uses her passive to end Caitlyn, and after a final Q and tower shot, she picks up the unimaginable triple kill under the tower. After looking death right in the eyes, she somehow turns it around from this situation where most people would have gotten up and walked out of the room into a triple kill. Scoring in at our number 3 play, we have End Raid on Rengar, and right off the bat we see he's in trouble as the enemy Lee Sin moves into position and lands his Q, but with a quick jump, he creates some distance between him and them as he enters the brush and jumps again, but this time to a minion. As he runs around, we notice the enemy and has to split up to cut him off, so he knows he has to turn around at some point. As he kites back, we see he has 2 stacks of Ferocity, and then he turns to use his Bullet Strike, getting 3 stacks, and then he W's for the 4th and quickly Qs a minion for full stacks into another W for the heal and bonus defensives. Utilizing his passive one final time, he jumps to a minion as the Nasus Slow runs its course, and he brings them to Udyr, who comes rushing in to block the Sonic Wave and save the day. Quick thinking combined with great use of his champion's built-in mechanics allow him to kite the 2 enemy players and stall them long enough for Udyr to show up, turning things around for the double kill. Coming in at second place, we have War Dragon playing an amazing Thresh. At the beginning, we see him wind up Death Sentence, landing in on Shaco as he reels him in, trying to buy time for Graves to come help. He flays Shaco to slow him down, but the Jack in the Box lets him slip away as we see more enemy players start to come in from all sides. He quickly flashes over and W's Graves, allowing him to escape, but Zed falls with a flash and then ults him, and despite an amazing play, Graves goes down to Shaco's clone. He then kites Zed back, and with the help of Jace, they bring him down, and then Thresh tries to save Jace from Vayne with a great Q to CC her as Jace runs away, but she cleanses it, so they try and burst her down, but Jace dies first, leaving Thresh in a 1v3. He gets on the Shaco first so that he doesn't have to deal with him deceiving around, and then he tries to make a break for it as he gets condemned further out of range, but Nautilus ults for it anyways. He makes it into the brush to break line of sight as he gets knocked up, and then he chooses to actually turn and fight with a Flay into an auto attack for the triple kill off of Vayne. Insanely low in health, he Qs Nautilus to CC him while he waits for his cooldowns. He gets pulled back and then Nautilus roots him, but he flays him away and then heads for the brush. With a friendly cannon coming in from River, he knows he has to hang in there as he waits patiently in the brush. All of a sudden, he shields himself and makes a break for Kennen. Using Flays, he gets rooted, and then he actually Qs Nautilus, making him unable to attack as Kennen chain CCs Nautilus with Slicing Maelstrom. And for our number 1 pro play for this week, we have Chope Xenox playing on Orianna. At the start, we see her team is getting crushed in this team fight as she shields Udyr to see his escape through, and then she sends her ball back in for damage. The enemy team turns to her, but she quickly flashes out of the silence as Jarvan tries to finish her off, but she escapes. Left in a 4v1, she sends her ball back in to kill Vayne and then pulls it back in for the shield. She then shoots it back out into distance for the double kill off of Jarvan. Knowing there are 2 enemy players still alive, she picks up her ball and then all of a sudden Nidalee launches out a spear, but she shields the damage. With Malzahar coming around from the back, she goes for the kill on Nidalee, but then she has the Zhonya's Call of the Void, which leaves her open to be killed. Somehow she gets the shield off and then brings her ball back into another shield to absorb the entire Malefic Visions, all while speeding herself up and slowing down Nidalee. With vision on her from the trap, Nidalee goes for it, but she dodges a final spear and then keeps running as she uses the advantage from the ward to see Malzahar and get the final QW combo, grabbing the astonishing triple kill. And for the bone scope of the week, we have Igonorrhea on Karthus with an epic cleanup on the enemy team. Just wanted to mention a couple of things before the video ends. First off, we're talking to iBuyPower about possibly making a Potato Monster Revolt PC. If you go to our Facebook page, we have a poll open where you can vote for your favorite design, and the one with the most votes will hopefully become a real PC, which we're extremely excited about, so please go check that out now at facebook.com/potatomonster. On that note, iBuyPower is also doing a sweet sales event where you can take 10% off one of their new Revolt PCs, or if you buy a PC, you have a 1 in 10 chance to get it for free. You can check out this sweet deal via a link in the description box down below. If you're looking for a new computer, either way, this deal is amazing. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed week 140, and I'll see you back here soon for the next episode of our League of Legends Top 5 Plays.